What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and I'm coming at you with a new video. And today we're talking Secret Invasion, cause I didn't want to talk about this show. I saw the first episode, never wanted to review it because it was just so awful. Awful on scales I couldn't discuss, cause like my brain was breaking when I saw it. It was awful and boring all at the same time. Well, apparently it was awful and boring to everybody else as well, because you come over here. Oh my god! Marvel Studios' Secret Invasion becomes worst rated MCU show on Rotten Tomatoes. Now, it's the worst rated Disney Plus show. From my understanding, there might be worst rated movies, but when you mix them all together, it's about the fifth. It's in the running for the worst. Definitively. But out of the Disney Plus shows, it is the worst, because you scroll down here on the direct and shut up, Liner. You see what they have. You know, Wanda 91, Falcon Winter Soldier 84, Loki 92, What If 94, Hawkeye 92, Moon Knight 86, Miss Marvel 98. I don't know why, because nobody actually watched it. She-Hulk Attorney at Law 80. What's wrong with people? Secret Invasion 67%. Well, as of right now, August 1st, Secret Invasion is sitting at a 54% with audience and a 55% with critics. This is one of the worst rated shows on Disney Plus right now. And because of that, because of the poor audience reviews, because nobody really wants to do anything with this show, everybody agrees it was hot garbage, we have this. Marvel Secret Invasion director admits he does not care about series' poor fan reception. Is it our job to fulfill their expectations or to tell the story that we're telling? Maybe you tell the original story as it was in the comics. Oh my lord! Is that so hard to figure out? Just tell the original story. Why is this concept so difficult for people? Okay, we have this story basically already storyboarded out in comic book form. We have the dialogue. We have what we need right here. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something about Nick Fury being a failure, always using the scrolls and never doing anything himself. He's sad, he's pathetic, he's black. And then we're gonna kill off Jordan, whatever, one of his helpers of the first episode, very anticlimactically, and not really care about it. Oh, we're gonna have racisms. We're gonna have him be pathetic, old, sour, black. And I'm focusing in on the black because they have a whole dialogue all about how they're racisms. What the hell? But no, you can't do the Secret Invasion storyline, the actual storyline, because why would we do that? Why would we give the fans whatever they want? Well, why would we ever give the fans what they want? Well, this is just more Hollywood gobbledygook, where he tries to justify it. Let me read it. Asked during a post-finale interview with Variety, Angelino Jackson, I'm probably spelling that wrong, but I don't really care. Angelique Jackson? I don't know. For his thoughts on the series cratering reviews, Selim revealed, wait, where did Selim come up? God dang it. Oh, Varieties. Selim is the guy. Okay, I don't really care. Oh, I don't read reviews. Okay. Oh, but this part does start changing because he doesn't read reviews. That's the first part, okay? With all due respect, for me, I view all the storytelling work I do as a dialogue with an audience. When the show is finished and I put up on the screen, that's my half of the dialogue. And the audience then starts their half of the response to it. I think that's valuable, but I don't know. I don't know how to answer the question. You just answered the question. Note, I should have pulled this up. Last week it was revealed that they were still editing the final episode when the first episode aired. So, yeah, it was just a hodgepodge of disgusting mess. But on top of that, so you say you don't read reviews, but at the same time you say it's a dialogue. So you put out your half of the dialogue, but you're not going to listen to the other half of the dialogue. So you're an entitled prick that doesn't think he needs to listen to the other side, who doesn't think he needs to hear out what the fans have to say, what we have to say, what the people that made these properties profitable, famous, desired by Disney and all these other major companies. You don't have to listen to the people that made all that. Okay, no. You don't have to listen to these people, okay? These people are the underlings. They're supposed to sit there and eat your slop, and you're not supposed to listen to them at all, even though I'm calling it a dialogue. God. Okay, but it moves on and gets better. I don't feel bad about mixed reviews, seldom then posited. If you had unanimously good reviews, every movie would gross $10 trillion, right? No. Actually, far from the fact. If you have tons of positive reviews, that does not guarantee that you're going to have a $10 trillion movie. That doesn't mean anything. It just means there's positive reviews. We've had tons of movies where critics review it all positively, audiences review it all positively, but people don't go see the movie. Case in point, I just had it. Not Vinland Saga. This is came out last year, 2 years ago. Northman, critically acclaimed, audiences loved it. Didn't make $1 trillion. Actually, I think it didn't make money. If it did at the home theaters. That was about it. Projects resonate with different people at different times for different reasons, and Marvel has a very devoted, even rabid fan base who have expectations, and when their expectations aren't fulfilled, they move in the other direction. They give it a thumbs down. Wow! Okay, so the people that have helped make this property billions, trillions on your whole thing, $10 trillion on your own standing, you know, the people that helped you do that, when they're not happy with something, when they don't get something that they're able to resonate with or that they read back when they were younger, they get angry. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder why the fan base gets upset. Almost like you're disrespecting them. They've been disrespected. They're continuously disrespected. And when they see something they don't like, they're going to tell you, hey, we don't like this. It's fandom. They're going to debate. They're going to argue. It's what nerds do. God, how many times I've had nerd arguments. I've had a nerd argument on this channel. You can go back and watch some of the Ballbusters. One of them was called the Weeb Throwdown, where me and Adam the Renaissance Nerd debated Full Metal Alchemist. We both love the series. We both adore the series. We think it's fantastic. We have a disagreement on it. Guess what? We're still good friends. Guess what? Yesterday we had another argument on Gundam. Literally, this is what nerds do. This is what we do. We argue, we debate, we fight. But at the end of the day, we come out saying, hey, we're still fans of these properties. But when we see these properties disrespected, we're gonna speak up about it. We're gonna acknowledge it. We're gonna tell you, hey, we don't like this garbage. I don't know. Is it our job to fulfill their expectations? Or to tell the story that we're telling? So it's a tricky thing. I would love it if everybody loved it, but I also don't have the expectation myself. So I feel great about their response to it. Oh, you feel great that they hate it. You're proud that they hate it. You're proud that you upset the audience. You're proud that you're so proud of that, aren't you? You little shit. But guess what? Guess what? he has somewhat of a point, but at the end of the day, your biggest thing should be to respect the source material. Okay? I like to get as close to 1-to-1 as possible. I think you should be 1-for-1, but I get it. There's times where you can't be 1-for-1. Okay? You don't own certain rights. You don't own this. You don't own that. But then at least respect the source material. Is that so hard? Apparently for these people, it's downright impossible to give a respect for the source material. No, we have to change it entirely. Instead of doing a secret invasion where Skrulls have powers, they're infiltrating the Avengers, heroes are now being, we're questioning whether a hero is a Skrull or not. It's all over the place. Who knows who's good, who's bad? No, we're gonna do an immigration thing where Nick Fury failed them because he didn't find them a home. That's their thing. That's gonna be our storyline. We're gonna talk about how this advanced race of aliens who can do this, mind you. This is from Mr. Bug. This is a 23-second clip from the show. I kid you not, and I'm just gonna show you just some of what they can do.
You killed my mother, my father. You're flailing. You're weak.
One, that CGI is awful on a $2 million budget. $200 million, I believe. Yeah, $212 million budget, but according to Mr. Bug. That CGI is awful, by the way. But they were able to inject themselves with all the Avengers powers, including, and not limited to, Ghost! Because they got all their blood from the end of Endgame, the battle at Avengers base, where they battled Thanos and stuff. Yeah, they got all their blood and injected it into them. They have all this magical abilities to build all this scientific stuff, but they can't travel across the stars and find their own home. No, apparently not. See, this is the whole thing, Seaman. This is the whole thing. It's all about respect. It's all about honoring the fans. It's all about honoring what came before and not giving them garbage that they don't want. That's what it is at the end of the day. And I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it out with friends. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live, guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.